Good morning to all. Good morning to y'all. And welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack, people. On a Monday morning, get back to work, people. Get back to work. Um, Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody had a good Father's Day weekend. Juneteenth, if you're into that shit. Um, yeah, I had me a good one. So normally what I try to do, I try to talk to my good folks, right? I try to talk to my good folks, and just try to get them some kind of warning. Sometimes, when the draft comes around, I'm like, listen, we draft somebody, you don't know who they are, you're not familiar with them. It's okay. Do your research and try to figure out why, we picked this guy. Then the draft comes. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know him. What are the Packers doing? 2-3 years later, we're back to, winning and doing whatever. So this time on Friday, tried to warn you guys. I said, listen, if you do research on the Packers just as much as me, you hit the Google button, you go to Twitter or X, right? You're going to see some things. And I told you guys, I tried to prepare you guys. All you're going to see is this Jordan Love contract mess, okay? Not 1265, not Jordan Love, not his agent, not Gutekunst. They seem like they're working and trying to figure things out. We got to watch out for is these outside entities. They're already including Aaron Rodgers in the deal. Every deal is an individual deal. Even when it comes to Trevor Lawrence, hey, we're not the Jaguars. We don't operate like them. Y'all think we just about to duplicate that contract, bring it over here and give it to Love? Did it change the market? Yes. But these are things that we're gonna have to work around. Let me go ahead and see who's in the building first. Brandy Lewis, my favorite. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to Turtles, man. Good morning, bro. Absolutely. I did too, TR. We'll get into more of that. Shout out to TR. Good morning. Niehoff, Mississippi. Shout out. My boy Dave Garcia. Shout out. Yes, clickbait is everywhere. That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't clicked none of them, but I've seen, Aaron Rodgers is, influencing this contract or whatever. Like, listen, let's just be happy that we have a guy at such a stature that we can actually pay a certain amount of money and be comfortable with. That's number one. Number two is not our money, seriously. Number three, let's let Russ Ball cook. Let's let Russ Ball do what he has to do. Okay? Got that extra money from Devondre, and other shit is going on. But speaking of what TR said, man, I guess my kids just know me, right? What y'all think I got for Father's Day? First of all, I don't try to celebrate anything, any holiday, none of that. But, I get, yesterday I was not drugged or dragged out. You know what I'm saying? And actually did have a great time. But damn, what y'all think my kids got me? A hammer with a toolbox? What you think they got me? A drill bit? A golf club? No. My children got me some weed, bro. They got me a nice little vape here, bro. I guess they know their father, right? They could have got me anything in the world. Father's Day card, this, that. They got me some weed. So first I got this. I'm not promoting these people, but this is cool. This is the first vape I've seen like this. It's two strains in here. One is Granddaddy Perp, and the other one is King Louie. If you hit this clicker 5 times, it switches within the weeds, or the concentrate. So they got me this one. I'm okay with this. Now, the thing I am scared of is this other shit they got me. Flavor infused weed. I wasn't ready for it. I still don't know how to think of it. I'm trying to think of what chemicals they could put in there. Soon as I hit the shit, a blast of flavor. I'm like, yo, what is this? They laughing. Because they know I'm strictly, I try to get the organic weed, just the straight real deal shit. Because, some people, they do shit a different way now. You never know the way people growing it, what they putting in it and all that. I understand that. So I try to be as organic as possible. I'm not sure about this flavor infused weed. I'm gonna smoke it, right? I'm gonna smoke it all, but I'm not sure if I'll go get it again. It's nice, but it's just like it feels weird. It feels like a vape. Now I done did the vapes that are flavored. That's cool, you know. But the actual weed, I'm like, I don't know. But we're gonna take a hit anyway. So yeah, then dinner, all that I had to pay for. So I guess it ain't Father's Day if you don't pay too. I had to pay for damn near everything else, but they gave me a little kit that was pretty nice and thoughtful of them. They could have thought of anything. They get allowance. They could have, hey, let's go to the CVS or something. They said, nah, we want to get them that. So they had to send their mamas. They had to send their mamas to the weed shop. They had to send their mamas to the weed shop. I just think fans overall, I know it's your team. I know you love them, but fans just need to mind their business. And their business is Packer business, but they have to mind their business when the Packers are handling business. Obviously, none of us watching this, not even me, like, as much as we love and say we love the Packers, this and that, I don't want to be making decisions. Okay. I can say, oh, why they do that? I don't even do that often because it's like these men are experts. What are you gonna tell Sam Seal who the fuck to draft from the West Coast? Hopefully that's his first name, but I know his last name is Seal. Ballhead brother, our West Coast scout. Y'all gonna tell him? Even he feels underappreciated. A lot of people was giving him credit when he had a conversation, which we rarely talk to him. And he told them, he's like, you guys sure I'm doing a good job? I don't know. Probably because he didn't heard some ramblings of some of his picks and all that. But certain parts of the game is football. Look, I'm a fan. I'm going to go root no matter what. But certain kind of shit like that, TR, I don't talk contracts that often. We will today. But I'm just going to do it as reference. Again, the Packers don't operate like the Jaguars. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Not saying that that's the situation in this point, but again, people just think we just about to copy paste Trevor Lawrence's contract and put it on ours. You guys see how stout Goot is. So stout that we didn't get Darren Waller, that we didn't get Chase Claypool. Why? Because they did not want to give the number of Goot's number. Goot said, that is my number. That's what I feel they're worth. And that's that. Leave it on the table. And I'm glad we didn't get those guys. So, but we will get in contracts. I'm just going to use it as reference. But yes, TR, there's no game Sunday. Clickbait. I try to warn people. I said, listen, you guys. I don't know who the hell is calling me. They're going to have to wait. I said, listen, you guys. Just giving you guys a warning. You might click on a ad or whatever the fuck it's called, a thumbnail or whatever. And might be talking about some bullshit about this contract. You know what I'm saying? But let's go over Trevor's for a little bit. Hell yeah, I love my babies, man. Hey, Daves, you know me well then. You know me well. You know me well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. Hey, I'm gonna take care of it. Yeah, and I didn't know what to feel bad, embarrassed, or just like, well, damn, they know me. They sure did load me up, bro. I was pleasantly surprised. They getting a little older in their own right too. So I mean, I can't just act like they don't know what I love or what I do. I definitely don't hide it from them. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. We loaded today. We are loaded today, but man, TR sent me a GIF over, bro, of like a pack of like 10 lighters. Do you guys think I used them all? No. I lose them before I use them. That's my that's what I say. Especially big lighters. Big lighters last forever. That's why sometimes I just get the cheap lighters. They're like, you like those cheap lighters? I'm like, not really. It looks like a blowtorch when you light it up. It goes all the way high. But I'm like, honestly, bro, I'm gonna lose this shit before I get the full benefit of it. You feel me? But yeah, we loaded on the lighters right now. But yeah, man. Obviously, they ain't of age to just walk into a weed shop, right? But although nowadays in high school, like, come on, like, let's act like we've been in high school before, you know. This guy goes to my daughter's high school, sells everybody weed. So, you know, I gotta act like I've been there before. Um, but yeah, we about to light this up right now. But yeah, that flavor threw me off. I did not expect the flavor. I thought my damn pipe was like accidentally spilled in some candy or some kind of cologne or something when I first took a hit. Oh yeah. Hey shit. Go ahead. Go and give me a 2-piece. And I need the biscuit too, with honey on a biscuit. Shit. Go and give me a 2-piece, Dave. I'll take that. Yes, yes. Shout out to PK in the building. Shout out to Packers Kingdom. Packers Kingdom, they did us dirty. They did us dirty. They did us dirty. Okay. Well, Randy, whenever you want to get into that, we could get into that. You want to do it now? That's fine. We'll do like one group at a time, or if you want to do tomorrow, that's also fine. But for right now, well, I guess it has to be surprises, right, TR? There's going to be somebody that we end up letting go. What's going on? Uh, that we don't want to let go. But let's get into this real quick, man. 5-year, 275 million deal, 142 guaranteed, 55 per year, which matches Joe Burrow's per year annual whatever highest paid quarterback. That's that. So the situation, the difference of Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love is 3 years, right? Trevor has 3 starting years under his belt. Jordan Love has 1. Okay. Only one of those years are comparable to the 1 year that Jordan Love had. Okay. Trevor Lawrence first year, 3-14, 59% throwing percentage, 3,641 yards, 12 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Okay. Showed a little hope, but also showed a little, you know, again, we always say Peyton Manning threw 18 interceptions his first year. Okay. So that's that. That's his first year. That's how that went. Thank God Jordan didn't have a first year like that. But also, if you ask Tom Brady, it is because of the leadership of the Packers saying, hey, man, you're going to be on the bench for a year or two and this and that, you know? So that's that. Second year is his only year comparable to anything that Jordan Love has done so far. 9-8. They made the playoffs. He actually made a Pro Bowl. Now, why J Love didn't make a Pro Bowl this past year, I don't know. His numbers rivaled damn near MVP stats like Dak. Dak was, you know, seen to possibly be MVP. So 9 for 8. I mean, they went 9-8, 66 completion percentage, 4,113 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. That's a good ratio. 25 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Oh, what was Jordan Love's ratio? 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. I'd rather take that. Okay. But that was the closest year that Trevor had to putting up numbers like J Love's. The next year, which was last year, Trevor came back 8-8, digressed a little bit, went down 65% completion percentage, 4,016 yards, 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. So his first year, 17 interceptions, second year, 8 interceptions, third year, 14 interceptions. Okay. But again, Jacksonville do shit a total different way than us. Okay. He might be there, you know, the great white hope, right? For ticket sales, jersey sales. He got the hair. I mean, he's a good player too. Clemson, all that. But I kind of think they overpaying in this situation. But some teams have to overpay. Some teams have to do that. And they extended him. And I ain't going to say no to that money. So shout out to Trevor Lawrence for doing his thing and getting his money. But if you compare, again, he got 3 years in this. And that's another thing we got to worry about J Love too. We can't just think that J Love is going to duplicate all his numbers that he's done and make it better next year. That is the hope. That is the feeling that we all have, but we all got to see it first. You seen Trevor. First year, 17 interceptions. Second, 8. third, 14. It's like, okay, what are we doing? It's not showing consistency. That's 3 years. Now, total different coaching situations, total different situations. So that's why I didn't want to really get into the contract, but I'm just saying what they're paying for him and what we could potentially possibly pay Love. Before we get into this roster stuff, give me the scenario that you guys think. Should we overpay him in the beginning just with hope and good faith, knowing what he's going to turn into? Or should we give him something nice? You know what I'm saying? But again, we're dealing with a year of work. And if you really want to say it, let's just say a half a year, okay? Because, you know, that's when he really got set on fire. If he would have continued on the way he did the first half of the season, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation right now. So that has to be a negotiation ploy for the Packers to use. It's like, hey, Jordan Love's agent, Jordan Love, hey, what you did was nice, but let's not act like, hey, it was just the second half of the part of the season. Okay, so that's all I got to say about that. I'm just comparing them to as far as like, because, you know, that's what they're going to compare them to. That's what all these ads, these stories, clickbait is all about. Now they feel that we got to pay Jordan Love some Trevor Lawrence money. But this is a different situation. Trevor Lawrence is a 3-year starter, so he's pretty much, they ain't going to be able to get nothing better than him. You know what I'm saying? And then again, some markets have to pay more for what they got because of the market. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see. Give me your thoughts on this whole Jordan Love conversation. And we could possibly get into this roster thing if Miss Lewis is ready. Yes, sir. Shout out to Miscellaneous. Hey, bro, appreciate you, man. Miscellaneous is the leader of the replay gang, man. He makes sure the replay gang and all them got to get their shit together, man. Anybody watching the replay right now, go hit the like button for your boy. Let's run this up. The likes never match the views. I don't know. I appreciate if people watch this shit 2 or 3 or 4 times, but damn, I just see the likes. They don't add up. See, that's one of those tough ones, Brandy. That is one of those tough ones, Brandy, because all we hear about, hey, don't tell our boy Daves Garcia. Don't tell Daves that, because he's going to let us know that Cox is something to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. All I've been hearing is good things from him. Yes, sir. Shout out to PK Packers Kingdom. Everybody hit that like button. But, hey, the group we have here, these are not the people I'm worried about hitting the like button. I'm not worried about Brandy hitting the like button. I'm not worried about David. I'm not worried about TR. I'm not worried about 10 Racks. I'm not worried about Turtles. I'm not worried about these people. It's the replay gang. Hey, they be sleep. I don't know if they forget. They feel just because it ain't live, they ain't a part of it. I don't know. But you guys watching now, watching the replay, hit the like button for your boy. Definitely overpaid Trevor. Definitely overpaid Trevor. That's a definite. Well, guaranteed, TR. You know what I'm saying? Just like our Keyshawn Nixon deal. We've had Packer fans, channels, whatever you want to call them. Oh, that's too much for Nixon. He ain't going to get it all. You got to look at the real deal numbers, the guarantee, the yearly, how much. Oh, is it a heavy load in the beginning or a heavy load in the end? You got to look at all that as a ploy, man. Russ Ball is a genius. So, yes, guaranteed money is what we ought to be worried about because it's guaranteed, right? Some people have incentive-laced contracts where they can do this and get paid, but, hey, guaranteed is guaranteed. These motherfuckers ain't got to take a snap, okay? So, we're going to have to figure something out. But, again, I'm glad I'm not in charge of it. Let Russ Ball cook. Let him do his thing. He's done amazing things in the past. Kick the can down the road, whatever you want to call it. He's an expert. Shout out to the homie 10 Racks, bro. How you doing, bro? I agree, bro. I agree. It got to be team friendly, bro. J Love, we appreciate you sitting on the bench, learning from one of the best. But, bro, hey, it's still early, bro. It's still early. I am not expecting to give him anywhere near like a Trevor Lawrence deal. Again, bro, it's just different. And then, this is why all these people continue to add Aaron Rodgers to this equation. Well, you guys just came from a situation where half or all of your money went to the quarterback and you couldn't get nothing else around them. Well, this is the perfect time because a lot of these cats are still on rookie contracts. You know, you got to, hey, listen, do you want a great quarterback or no? You got to pay for great quarterbacks. Let's just be happy that we might possibly be in a situation to get our third great quarterback in a row. F all this they talking about. I argue with a lot of people. Yes, Rodgers is great. He got a ring, but after his career, I would think he would have had more rings. You know what? Us too, probably, right? And so what did Brett Favre say? He said after that first Super Bowl, I thought we was going to go every year. Now, you went the next year and you got beat, but whatever. Let's spark this flavor-infused weed. I'm not used to this. I do some flavor. It's cute, but when my weed got some flavor, like I like the weed actually does have flavor on its own. Like if you really focus enough, if you got some Blue Dream, if you got some Granddaddy Perp, like you can taste the purple and the blue. But this shit is infused. Like soon as you hit it, it feel like I'm drinking a smoothie or some shit. But shout out to my babies, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. Yeah, for sure. You know, now Trevor Lawrence digressed, right? You'll say he did a little bit. He did the 8 interceptions, like cool, and then he came back through 12 or 17, whatever. Again, this is apples and oranges, bro. This is apples and oranges. J Love is not Trevor. Trevor's not J Love. They're just similar in age. I think J Love is like half a year older. You know, and they've been in the league around amount the same time of years. That's the only comparisons, but they are in two total different situations, two different organizations. Like, look at the Jags in their history, what they ever done, and look at us in our history, what we ever done. Seems like we figured out how to be a competitive team year in and year out. It seems like they haven't figured that out yet. So if they haven't even figured that out yet, you got to understand why they'll do contracts like that. That doesn't necessarily mean that we need to do that or we need to pay J Love that much. And J Love and his agent, now his agent is known to get the best deal for his players as far as money. That's all fine and dandy and cute. But at this time, the Packers have a little leverage. They're going to end up losing it if J Love just continues to play better. So at this time, in this moment, the Packers got something to stand on. They can say, we love it, Jordan. We love all that. But, bro, you only did it 1 year. You only did it 1 year. And, you know, hey, when they come to contract negotiations and shit, well, shit, you got to take care of that shit in San Francisco, too. You know, you got to do shit like that. You want them big contracts. You know, you can't be throwing them passes like that. You know, it's a difference, bro. Everything got to be on the table. I'm sure his agent gonna come in there, talk about all the numbers I just talked about. J Love had first year starter, this and that. He's ascending. Okay, all that's cool. But you know, a spade is a spade. Absolutely. Absolutely. We agree to that. So watch out for those three guys, bro. Those three guys are going to be fighting for that last spot. That's going to be a tough one. I can't wait to talk about that. Hey, the homie, man, Freddie Roper in the building, bro. Long time watcher, bro. That's the homie, bro. Shout out to Freddie Roper. How you doing, my bro? Shout out, hey, shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to the whole Georgia, though, man. Shout out to my boy, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you sticking with us this long. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You focus in a little bit. When you got some shit that say berry or whatever, you know, you can taste it. You gotta have a clean ass pipe or use papers. See, that's where people fuck up at. If I ain't doing a pipe, gotta do a clean one too. I'm doing papers. Sometimes I done seen motherfuckers pipes. I done seen motherfuckers bongs. I didn't even want to take a hit of. They're like, here, take a hit. Nigga, I'm looking at his bong water. That shit yellow, got weed and shit floating in it. Nigga, hell no, I ain't taking a hit of that shit. I got my own joint. Nigga, I really only do my own bongs, bro. And you know, we sometimes the water get a little yellow. You then change that shit out. Change it out. Absolutely. I mean, listen, I'm one of the guys, 10 racks. You know, you've been following for a while too. So y'all heard me kicking and screaming Jordan Love. before he was even a starter, how much I believed in him. Shout out to my good boy Isles, man. He gave me credit. He said, listen, I wasn't sure about the Jordan Love thing yet, but he said, you were intimate. He said, you were the whole time like it's going to work, and it actually looked good. I like to give you credit for that. See, that's all I need. Stand up man like Isles. You got other motherfuckers who say all kind of crazy shit, don't want to answer for it, or don't want to give a motherfucker credit. You know what I'm saying? When they done predicted the next superstar quarterback of the Packers. And again, as a fan, I always know it feels good and better just to be a fan and be hopeful. Hey, if it fails and it falls flat on our face, I was just being a fan. If it actually works out, I look like I know it. I know a little something. So, hey, shout out to AJ in the building, bro. AJF. Appreciate you, bro. Yes. And then another thing with him you got to consider is, bro, I mean, listen, some people are called late bloomers if they start football in high school. Some pros then start football in 11th grade. This motherfucker don't know shit. I don't know how much you know about it, but it's very new to him. But, he's gotten praise from Preston. He's gotten praise from a lot of other people. So we'll keep a lookout on him. But that is an easy stash to put him on a practice squad because, he is a project player. And then number two, other teams, I mean, they ain't going to want to deal with that. Other teams can't even figure out Rasul Douglas and Devondre Campbell can play a lick. Can you believe we got them two dudes from practice squads? Can you believe it? Got them motherfuckers some money too. On the way in and on the way out. We paid y'all something nice. We paid you something nice, Devondre. And we paid you something nice, Rasul. And we put you guys in position to go to some other teams and get some more money. Packers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We do shit different than other people. How we drive our car is not how the Jags drive their car. Jags got a Bentley. Yes, they do. That shit dusty, though. Dusty on the outside. Got bottles all under the seat. Just ain't taken care of. Our shit clean. Fresh wash. Tires buffered. Shit, we put the cover over our car every day. That's the difference, bro. So, we gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. Oh yeah, hey. For people to just do shit like that, that's why I came out with a little series of mine, The Media Sucks. Because they just do some crazy shit. Even the way they flip Matt LaFleur shit. Remember, like, it was a little interview, like, right before the half or something. They was asking about Anders. And they mentioned what he said. What he said was earlier in, like, some, production meetings. He's like, oh, about Anders. Oh, I just pray when he goes to kick. I ain't gonna lie, I fucking did too. I don't pray. I didn't pray, but I closed my eyes. I'm like this whenever he kicks, and then I do that. Like, come on, bro. That was a real feeling, but y'all gonna take that and make it seem like LaFleur is bashing his own kicker in national TV. Like, that was a little messy. And LaFleur was surprised. He was like, I'm shocked that they did me like that. Hey, that's the decision. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be two of them. I'm going for Clifford, bro. I am going to bank. I'm just going to bank on it. Him seeing a year of NFL speed. Him actually playing in preseason. Again, he's had a busy summer. Just getting married. Just figuring this NFL shit out still. He's doing it a different way, though. He's like a backup quarterback. He ain't got all the kind of money, so he's probably making investments. He's probably doing a whole lot of shit that'll set him up well for if football doesn't work. Shout out to Kurt Bankert. It looks like he's done with football, but it also looks like he's picked up a niche and he's doing something that's very informative, whether it's him breaking down quarterbacks or it's him playing Madden. I love it. So, maybe he's just dealing with that, but again, we'll see when the pads come on. But I'm going to give 1 year of NFL experience. I'm going to test it. So that's why I'm going to go with Sean Clifford. And Pratt, he should be an easy guy to keep on the practice squad, and to have the caliber player of a Pratt on the practice squad, right? Shouldn't be too bad. And then again, you never freaking know, right? Fucking not Love. Clifford could twist the ankle, and okay, we need a backup. call him up. So I think it's going to work out. Clifford should get the number 2, and Pratt should be around on the practice squad. Shout out to Josh, man. 1K, yeah, for sure. Hey, that's what we all waiting for at this point. We got to keep reading these bogus ass stories and thumbnails until then, because ain't nothing else to talk about. People just want their clicks. So be careful looking at all these stories, you guys. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, sir. Well, I just gave my bid on that, Daves and Brandy. I just gave my bid on that situation. I'm gonna trust Clifford seeing a year of NFL football and knowing certain stuff that when it comes to preseason, he'll maybe take advantage of. Or when it just comes to, coming back in on pads. I don't know how Pratt is feeling right now. I'm sure he's like, hey, maybe I'm doing fine. I want to do better. But Clifford is known to not be happy right now about how he's been playing. So just like right now, I'm sure he's doing something right now as we speak to help his quarterback game. He seems like a competitor like that. So I just, I don't think Clifford gonna lay down. I don't think he's gonna lay down. So yeah, Wilson is definitely, yeah, a practice squad player. Hey, I see Dylan Lloyd and Jacobs. Yes, yeah, hey, just like yep, correct. I agree with you, my boy Dave. Okay, big like how though? There's levels to this. How big? You know, like a Matt Stafford. You know what I'm saying? Like how big? You know, I know Pratt's no joke. I know he's no joke. I've heard about him. People in this chat too have said he's better than Clifford already. I've heard all that. But again, I'm going to give a year of NFL experience. We're going to see if it means something. So for sure, I mean, I think both of those guys can get out of there. I mean, they ain't no Danny Etling. I'll tell you that. Neither of them could run like Danny Etling, but they could get out of there. They could get out of there. Yeah, especially, hey, listen, if they do happen to ever get in the game for whatever reason, God forbid, any injuries, we would need them to run. So that could be another unknown intangible that the defense has to look after. We need all we could get if we got either of these guys in there starting an NFL game. But with the tutelage of Matt LaFleur, the play calling, I mean, I think we'll be in the game. I think the defense will keep us in the game, just like same situation, bro. We played against the Chiefs, bro. And listen, we beat them last year, but the year that we went to Kansas City when Jordan Love mom was sitting all in the nosebleeds, they did what they needed to do to beat Love, but Love still, bro, we were still in the game. Like we could have won that game. Now I'm thinking, like, are we just that much better than the Chiefs? When Jay Love first got over there, first year he ever played a game, first start. That wasn't his first start. That was probably his second start, I think. But we almost got him then, and then this year we beat him. So it's like, sometimes styles make fights, bro. Maybe if we were in these Super Bowls, we wouldn't choke like the Niners did against the fucking Chiefs, 2 times. I might not want to do that. I might not want to do that. I heard about that one too. I heard about that one too, Dave. I'm an SC fan. Hey, shout out to Patrice Goldberg. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, Patrice is in the house. So yeah, so that's what we to look forward to. This 53-man roster deal. We'll start figuring it out. So, we can do the process of elimination and just do just every group and get all of our opinions on them. Okay, cool. See, listen, when I first discovered or came across Clifford, obviously it was through his game. I'm like, okay, he's pretty decent. And I was like, glad we have a decent backup. I think he's a better situation than a Hunley and a DeShone Kizer. But then, I seen an interview with him, and again, I just used to see him as a helmet, jersey number, and quarterback just during that preseason. But when you hear him talk, he got a little swag. I'm like, oh man, I'm like, this is him. I'm like, okay. I want to see him do well. But then, Pratt's story is just as intriguing. We already heard about his story. So, I mean, listen, bottom line is what, you guys? What did Goot say? He said, we need competition. Boy, if he wasn't telling the truth, competition at receiver, competition at running back, competition, pretty much every position group has a competition going on, whether it's the backup of McKinney or who's playing next to McKinney. You know what I'm saying? Quay, is Edgerrin Cooper going to be the running mate from the jump? Or they're going to have a mixture of McDuffie? And then again, listen, hey, they got Anthony Johnson Jr. in there. We might not have seen that. So don't be surprised if you see an Eric Wilson a little on defense. Don't be surprised if you see a Tyron Hopper, if that's his name. I would say he has a similar skill set to Edgerrin Cooper, but probably not as elite. But he can do some of the same things. What does Hafley do? Hey, you might not be able to do this, but you are able to do this. And for this fucking play, we're gonna have you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we need a rusher coming off the edge, not an end, a linebacker, shit, put Hopper in there. We're not asking him to guard a tight end. Hey, your job on this play is to just go attack and get the quarterback. That gives guys confidence. That gives guys more playing time, and more playing time will make them recognize other nuances and shit of the game. It's just a process, you guys. But I am a believer that Hafley is going to put people in who may be limited, but he's not going to ask them to do something in that situation. Just do what you're told, and it should be okay. Yeah, I heard he had a very good year there. I mean, good leader. I mean, all that. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Pratt too. So hey, man, that is something exciting to watch. That is something that a preseason game we'll tune in. I'm watching the whole games. I want to see everybody play. So hopefully we all tune into the preseason game, even when Pratt gets in there. How many tight ends we gonna carry? 3 or 4? We know Kraft, Musgrave, and Sims. And then I think we're gonna carry 4 for special teams purposes. Forgot his name right now, but yeah, the special teams tight end that we, who the fuck? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Sometimes into the 13th hour too. Absolutely, and that's like with a lot of things with anything. Wait it out too now. We can all be about anything. We can all be optimistic. Oh, this is gonna happen. We want this to happen. But it is what it is. We still gotta wait. Wouldn't be mad at that. And the word explosive, I think, is the perfect way to describe his game, bro. And him, he's just an explosive player. Plays with his hair on fire. Oh my God, it's been a while. It's been a while, you guys. I'm a Nick Barnett guy. Respect to Blake Martinez, but I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, who else? I mean, for real, since Quay came, it's been a while since we had like something decent there. Seriously, man. Look, y'all see, I couldn't even name nobody else I liked. Yes, Tyler Davis. Yes, him. Absolutely. Absolutely 4, yes. Hey, with this coaching staff, I think he can make an immediate impact again. You ain't got to know the whole game for Hafley. You can just do one thing good. He'll put you in a particular play where that one thing good needs to be done, and he'll put you in there. It might be Oladapo's the only play of the game, but it could be a certain third down where Oladapo gets up in there and guards a tight end. You never know. He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of guy, bro. Jeff Hafley is something that, hey, he's going to be a reckon, bro. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I know. Whoa, that was, whew, man. Yes, definitely. Really, too, like, listen, All right, raw play, these guys are going to just come in and make plays anyway. But it's really the teaching, the coaching, and not just by the coaches, Campanile, not just by Hafley on the field. Quay Walker, put your big boy pants on. You ain't the young nigga no more. You sit next to Devondre a couple years. You learn whatever you could from him. Hopefully some good shit. Don't go on Twitter complaining about this and that. And don't be still talking about your ex-girlfriend while you with your new one, bro. Oh, I found love for football again. All right, bro. Hey, congratulations, bro. Congratulations, man. I like AJ though. AJ did his thing for a couple of years. You know, he did his thing for a couple of years. I have a special place in my heart for AJ Hawk. I like AJ Hawk. That Super Bowl team, man. And when he flipped off, yeah, AJ is a goon. Absolutely, absolutely. But again, I think sometimes on accident you got good linebacker play. You know, not on accident, but again, like these guys don't have to know it all. It depends on down and distance and what's going on. First couple downs, man. If everybody attacks, you know, basically what I'm saying is I think we're going to see a lot better. Let me be careful saying this. A lot better run defense than we've seen in a long time. We used to get gashed, you know, but we have better tacklers. Yes, we do. Jonathan Owens isn't there anymore. Okay. McKinney is, so that's better tackling. You know, everybody that we got in the draft, like a lot of their strong points were tackling. They can tackle. Bullard can tackle. Evan Williams can tackle. Oladapo can tackle. You know, Cooper, those guys can tackle. The raw play we're not worried about. It's the mental part. It's when it really gets down and dirty to know your assignments. But if you really ask any of those guys to just go do one certain thing on a play, Oladapo, you cover the tight end on this play. Just simple words like that. Or Bullard, hey, we gonna need you to, you know, beat a single high. We gonna send, you know, we gonna have McKinney do some other shit. Like, you know, I think they're fully capable of doing certain things immediately. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they just might be used for. I really think Hafley is that flexible. Yes, and that's another thing. You know, the system is going to help them too. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how the teaching is. That's all. If they could say it in a way to these guys, again, they're so athletically gifted. I'm talking about the linebackers right now. Safeties to a certain extent too. But the linebackers we have are so athletically gifted. They should be able to cover sideline to sideline just by raw, brute, you know, their skills, bro. Cooper and Quay next to each other, that's fucking speed, bro. More than Devondre. You know what I'm saying? And Devondre kind of changed the game for us, our linebacker play. We haven't had a guy like Devondre come in and do what he did for a while with the Packers. Again, what did Blake Martinez say when he left? He said the Packers don't care about the linebacker position. Maybe we didn't, you know. It was a different deal. Again, 3-4. So now y'all gonna see the difference. That's what I'm saying. And for him to be in there now, that shows Hafley, I don't care. If Hafley sees anything good in you, he's going to put that on the field at some point. Okay, right now you don't get pass coverage. You don't get this, Edgerrin Cooper. But do you get rushing off the edge? Do you get running into the A gap and going and attacking? Yes, he gets that. Oh, well, no, yeah, he definitely didn't do that. He definitely didn't do that. But you know, I look at the whole picture of things. I mean, he's still doing good for himself. You know, still representing the Packers out there. You know, no matter how it ended with him. But yeah, yeah. Hawk was a high pick. Might have been top 10. Hey, KHTV in the building, man. Shout out to KH, man. Hey, man. Listen, we get a classic Luka and Kyrie game. Kyrie last game. You know, hey, if both of them come to it, come bring it today. It's going back to Dallas, man. They had to win one on the road in Boston anyway at some point to gotta win the series. You know what I'm saying? I would love it. 4-leaf clover, leprechaun, whatever y'all want to say. I would love it if Boston went up 3-0 and then Dallas came all the way back. Now it's a stretch, but that's just how much I hate Boston. Yes, that's yeah. Again, that's replacing. We're replacing those with better players, statistically known better players. McKinney was a uh, uh, top tackler in his position last year and top guy in coverage. Like, what more do you want from McKinney, bro? What a pickup we did. What a pickup. And he's only fucking like 24, 25, yo. Fucking ridiculous. Goop gotta go. Yes. Uh that remains to be seen, TR. I feel it was massive pressure against the Niners. And he didn't do well. Now, one of them was Tucker Kraft's fault. You don't try to catch the ball like that, pop it in the air. Just, hey, bro, that was a lazy type catch. You could not have caught it anyway. Just doing that. Don't he running by? Just do no, bro. Let that bitch hit the ground. You hit it up, and then Greenlaw caught it. So that was one. And then the other one, you just can't do. You can't do it. So I don't want to call that the moment. I just want to call that inexperience. I don't think he's afraid of big moments. I think we've seen that he can play in big moments. And I mean, again, he's the never say die. Like, we could be down by any good amount. We shown when we came back and beat New Orleans, and we actually shown against Detroit too when they start spanking us, but we brought it within 10. That was amazing in its own right at that point too. So he's always going to be a gamer. I don't think I don't think the moment was too big for him. I'm just going to chalk that down to experience. That was his first time there. Now he has a visual. Now he knows how big those mistakes can probably change everything. Because again, even me watching the replay, I'm thinking we're going to win the game still. I was mad. I'm like, how did we not win this game at certain points watching that shit? Hell yeah. Shout out to the crew, man. Shout out to the crew, man. Yes. Wake and Pack chat is where it's at. Absolutely. Just hopefully that injury get taken care of. But bro is a beast. Hey, best at guarding tight ends in the whole Senior Bowl. Look at him guarding tight ends. He's big enough to get physical with them big boys, and he's fast enough to. I'm telling you, hey, we cannot discount Oladapo. We cannot. All three of those guys got something to bring to the game. Evan Williams, Bullard, and Oladapo, all a different kind of way, but Oladapo's the biggest one, 6'2". The other one's like 5'11", 6'2", bro. Put him on the tight end. Absolutely. Hey, man, I'd expect everybody to know about King Howie. But yeah, if y'all don't know, like the homie TR just said, go on and check out my boy KHCB King Howie. I've made guest appearances on his platform, and he's been on mine before too. It's Packer love. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what KH doing about the Braves, but I just knew KH was a Dodgers fan. I just knew he was. Wow. Braves, you can switch over. I won't say anything. Yeah, we do care about it now. We do care about it now. And actually, listen, like I told you guys, Eric Wilson, don't discount him. Isaiah McDuffie, don't discount him. Don't discount him. Yes, and that was difficult for a lot of people. Now we're moving back. We're more equipped to deal with this transfer over than we did back then. This time, I think we actually do have players who are flexible enough that they can do that. We'll see. We'll see, man. I'm just saying, bro. They had to steal one on the road anyway at some point, bro. They just blew the motherfuckers out, bro. I don't know. Absolutely, me too. Absolutely, me too. Yes, shout out to TR. TR's a man. Absolutely, me too. There you go. There you go. I can't have them getting one, man. Cage, you don't care about them passing us up. We're tied, bro. You don't care about that? We might not get one for shit. I don't know. I'm worried about that type shit, Cage. You don't care about that? I don't want them being up on us. Yeah, you know, for real. Shout out to Matt Marshall. He is okay. Oh my God! Don't remind me, Joe. Don't remind me, Joe. Hey, shout out to Matt Marshall, everybody. I don't know if we've seen my bro before, but welcome to the fam. Welcome to 420 HPOV Boulevard, where all we ask you hit the like button if you're watching, subscribe, share, donate, and if you do happen to turn on the street and it's nighttime, please have your lights on because you'll get your shit shot up, bro. We got snipers all over the place, on the roof, coming out the trash cans, under the cars. But yeah, we are a good community, and we talk about Packers Monday through Friday. You have to allow me the weekend to get my freak on. Absolutely, absolutely, and I don't think Wilson got a. I don't think Wilson got a battle. I think that's his spot. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey, anybody? Shout out to Darius Quinn. Anybody didn't hit the like button? Please, I appreciate it if you do it right now. Shout out to KH, man. Shout out to Darius Quinn. What's the word? Okay, hey, man. Uh, I suppose you have the right to think that way. I don't really know what's going on with the Milwaukee Brewers as far as but I mean, I think the Packers got a chance, and the Bucks always got a chance. They got to get it together. Don't do that, KH. Okay, but a lot of people look good. What about October? So you think they're gonna make some noise, KH? Hey, you would know better than me, bro. I will go to you. I'll defer to you for the baseball. Hey, I ain't gonna disagree with you at all. I will not disagree with you, bro. It's a feeling that they have, you guys. At the end of that San Francisco game, it just didn't feel right. You knew they knew they had one, to the point where they still talking about it. Keyshawn or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Still talking about it, bro. That was a game but that's a critical game that we all need. Jordan had to get beat up by Detroit a couple times. You feel me? He had to. So the Niners, they got us. It looked like it was about to be the changing of the guard. Hopefully this year it is. Okay, for sure, for sure, for sure. Six, yeah. And then we mean like the other kind of pressure too, though, Dave's Garcia. Not just the pressure, like physically them coming after. I'm just talking about pressure of the moment. Hey, some motherfuckers draws get tight. Some motherfuckers jock strap get a little too tight in certain moments. That is an attribute that people have. You know, some people show up in a big month. I mean, that's the difference of Tom Brady and a lot of people, bro. We talking about those moments too, not just again, I respect the RAS, the PFF, the this, the that, but I respect most, hey, us watching the TV screen, blue 58, green 38, whatever, green 18, blue 58, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I see when I see if guys buckle under pressure too. But yes, nice numbers. We know he's an elite quarterback, but we trying to go all the way, Dave's. We trying to go all the way, you know. Yeah, I can't stand him, bro. I can't, bro. I don't like him, bro. Oh, Mavs, okay. For sure. I am too. I am too. I gave you know, I gave my opinion, you know. Um Initially, okay? Who knows if an injury will happen? Who knows if Jordan Morgan works his way into the lineup? Whatever. Listen, in a perfect world, Rasheed Walker at left tackle, Elton Jenkins. Then we gotta give Josh Myers. This is, we gotta give it. We gotta. This is it. We gotta figure him out. Josh Myers gonna be there. Got to give Sean Ryan a chance at right, and then right guard, and then right tackle. I'm gonna go with Zach Tom, of course. That's what I'm going with for now. Jordan Morgan can slip in. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see when the pass come on, man. Yeah, the Braves. They've been doing good recently. I mean, they're a top tier franchise in baseball. They're very known. Okay, well, how did the pitch look? Did he embarrass himself, Brandy? Did he throw it right in the dirt? How did it look, man? He used to play quarterback, but Snoop a little older now. I hope it didn't look horrible. And what is he doing that for the Brewers for? Snoop is he's converted over. He used to be pro California everything, but he's everything at this point. He's all over the place, bro. He can do no wrong, I guess. I'm glad that a guy, from Long Beach could come up and hey, especially a dude beating a murder charge, like all kind of stuff, bro. For him to be where he is now, like that's God's work. I don't know if KH likes the Angels. I know Callie Packer likes the Angels. Yeah, Brandy funny. Okay, for sure. Historic stadium, right? Not yet, Brandy. Not yet. Not yet. The thing is, Brandy, they tried him at 4 positions. So listen, what we can trust, Brandy, is that Matt LaFleur, Adam Stenovich, whomever else, they're gonna play the best five. They're gonna play the best five. Whomever's looking the best from their football knowledge and coaching knowledge over their careers to again, we've meshed up some O lines well without household names, man. At the start of last year, probably nobody knew who any of these people is. People still don't know who Zach Tom is. People don't know who fucking Rasheed Walker is. They might know Elton a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Bakhtiari all those years, but they don't know none of our guys. But they are coming in, winning games, and playing good enough. But yeah, I wouldn't cancel out Morgan. I wouldn't cancel him out. And again, it's a long year. You might not. Hey, somebody might twist the ankle. Morgan gets in and then never looks back. Didn't that happen with Corey Linsley? Somebody was ahead of him. They got hurt. Corey started and never gave his job back. We have to, KH. We have to, bro. We have to. We were close to doing it last year, bro. Like I don't see nothing holding us back, bro. I really don't, bro. I think, man, we still could have won one with Joe Barry, bro. We just had some unfortunate things happen. Joe Barry did a good job against San Francisco. We should have won that fucking game. That was Aaron and nah, we ain't even gonna go there. We ain't even gonna go there. Absolutely, he was used wrong, and then they started using him right, and then injuries happened, and then they put him back at safety. The first thing Doug Peterson said was, "Oh, he's playing slot." Like, that's what he should have been playing with us. He shouldn't have been playing safety that long. And yeah, bro should have picked that shit off. Okay. Okay, Snoop. I was a little worried. I didn't want you going out there embarrassing yourself. Hey, I agree with you, Darius. I agree. Don't tell angry casual fan that, but I agree with you. I agree with you. I think you guys, I think statistically, unless Romeo's going to challenge him. But I think statistically, Christian Watson should have the best year as a receiver for us. That's how good I'm feeling about him, bro. He just got to stay healthy. That's it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, for sure. For sure. And again, shout out to Milwaukee. Some call it Milwaukee, but I don't want to do them like that. But yeah, great urban city too. 414. We fuck with y'all over here, man. Well, KH, I mean, you going to a game today? Every time I look up, my nigga KH at a game, I'm like, man, he living a life, boy. Hey, don't trip. I'm gonna hit me a couple this year. Y'all gonna see. Okay, so is that becoming a thing? Hey, King Howie gonna have to answer to that now. We done had two people. Come in here and say October. The Brewers kind of dry up. I don't know if that's true. Shout out to Von Lee, man. Oh, you know it. You know the pressure's coming in. Von Lee, it's gonna come from everywhere. It's gonna come from the middle. It's gonna come from the edges. It's gonna come from the safeties. It's gonna come from the linebackers. It's automatically gonna come from the defensive line. It's going down. Um, I would have to agree. I would have to agree. I would have to agree. Shit, I love me some beer. Some beer. Hey, my little homie, bro. What's the word, bro? I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna catch up with you. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Father's Day was awesome, bro. I didn't get a chance to sit down. Like I thought we was just chilling all day, bro. We left the house and didn't come back, man. I had a good time, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna get with you soon, bro. For real. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Hey, that's all. That's what he did against Philadelphia, right? Or yeah, that was from the left. That's what he did from against Philadelphia. His his uh his calves were uneven at that point, so maybe that's what they should have done. Brandy's hilarious. Yeah, I think that is what he scored on. And look, when remember that screen and Buffalo to the right side, although it was a concussion, but his ass got injured on that play. We might have to keep him on the left. To the left, to the left. Absolutely, Darius. And what I'm thinking is like, what about when, not too often, but when Matt LaFleur wants to go stupid and goes 5 wide or 4 wide receivers, have Lloyd right there and have Lloyd motion into the slot. Like, what if he wants to do that with a Musgrave, with a motherfucking Christian Watt? Like, bro, there should be some ridiculous sets and lineups with this offense, bro. We got some guys. Let's not sleep on Bo Keem either. Bo Melton can move 4-3. Swiss Army knife, Jaden Reed. Take the top off the defense, and Swiss Army knife too in his own right. Christian Watson, Romeo, Mr. Consistent, Mr. I can do it all. I can catch a one-on-one pass in the end zone for a touchdown. I can catch a deep ball. I can run pretty much all the routes. I step up in big moments. That's Romeo. Okay, we just got guys out there, bro. Hey, Tucker Kraft, baby Gronk, block the hell out of you. Also could catch a ball and put his shoulder down. Musgrave, well, no. Kraft needs to put his shoulder down. He's too busy trying to hurdle over people. Listen, they're corners. Run their ass over, bro. Run their ass over. They don't want to tackle you anyway. He try to hurdle over everybody. Don't hurt yourself. Oh yeah, well that's the main goal. That is the main goal. They normally do though, right? We don't have one of these teams that has those issues, and we got to be thankful for that kind of stuff too. That kind of stuff goes unseen. The last what was the last situation? Zadarius and them got pulled over for the weed, and I think that's funny. And they handled it, and Zadarius took it like a G. He took the whole blame and did what he was supposed to do as a OG. You know what I'm saying? I'd have had the little nigga take. I'd be like, hey man, you early in your career, you're gonna get over this. Go on and take the rap. But that's just me. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. We will see y'all tomorrow. And eventually we're gonna figure out this 53 man roster, bro. It's gonna be hard. But then again, let's just think this way. That'll make our practice squad stronger. And that's only gonna make our team stronger. So they doing a street sweeper right now and shit. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, maybe that's why. Hey, I don't know if he did one after that. And maybe that'll stop him. Or he has to wear a cup. Well, yeah, man, we gonna get out of here, man. Shout out to both Daves, man. My boy Niehoff. Shout out to Mississippi and my boy Daves Garcia. All right. Shout out to Darius Quinn coming through, showing some love. Shout out to AJ coming through, showing some love. KHTV showing some love. What up, Nate, my boy? I'm gonna get with you soon. Brandy Lewis, my favorite. TR, my favorite too. Von Lee. Shout out to Packers Kingdom, man. Appreciate you too. Shout out to if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. Shout out to Matt Marshall coming through, showing some love. I know there's more. Shout out to my boy Freddie Roper coming through. Shout out to my boy Joe. Shout out to Northern Cali, man. Shit, fuck it. Shout out to the Brewers. Shout out to the Braves. Shout out to the Bucks. Whomever else y'all root for. Shout out to Turtles, man. My boy Turtles, man, coming through, showing some love per usual. Patrice Goldberg. Thank you, mama. Josh 1K coming through. 10 racks. Miscellaneous replay gang. Appreciate y'all. Everybody watching the replay, man. You watching it this far, hit the like button. Hey, appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow.